Johal, you're driving. Don't drive and podcast at the same time. It's dangerous. Okay, so we'll do a review of the top five for the Arnold Classic UK from last night. So we start with 5th place, Marc Hector. What did you think, Mark? I'm going to put a little video up now, so add to the stream, just so we've got a bit of reference.
Just say who you're speaking to when you're talking, so that way I know who to answer to, whether you're talking to me or the other guy. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about the show, the overall show, the prejudging and stuff, and you can both sort of give your comments. Yeah. So, what did you think to the overall show, the production, the standard, the quality?
Yeah, the production. Yeah, the production was good. The show was good. The stage was good. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's always like over glamorize the stage. You know, you can make it better with, you know, just having the black and the gold ring of the Arnold Classic. That would have done the job. But
this is quite distracting, isn't it? But I think visually it does look very good. It does look very good.
No, the stage what we had there was a nice stage and nice setting, you know, and I think waiting for, you know, like 20 to fucking 12 weeks or whatever you want to call the prep time. Yeah, you want to highlight and showcase the athletes, and we've said it before, like with all them logos in the background and everything, it's distracting. You know what I mean? We can simplify it, can't we? But obviously they're not listening to what we want. You know what I mean? The bodybuilding fans, you know, they're basically just showcasing the promoters and the supplement companies who are sponsoring the shows. Yeah.
Things everyone knows it's Two Bros and it's the Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
I mean, they could obviously put maybe a digital banner.
Yeah, well, I think what people need to realize also is like the expo's got nothing to do with the show, and the show's got nothing to do with the expo. So Arnold not coming to the expo has got nothing to do with Two Bros, and a lot of people was like slating Two Bros for you know, doing something dodgy in the background, and it wasn't Two Bros. Two Bros was the ones who wanted to carry on the show and pay the athletes, so they actually saved the bodybuilding show. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and a lot of people are sort of jump to sort of make conclusions, but at the end of the day, they pulled the show off. I thought it was a great show, great production. I mean, it ran smoothly, so you can't knock them for that.
No, and also the expo was a decent size. It wasn't too big and it wasn't too small. It was just enough for you to go around and see the main companies. And you know, we've been before to Body Power, Simon, and you know, it just gets too big and it gets diluted, and it's not as good as it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you basically half of the stands you're not interested in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of fillers, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a lot of fillers, stands and stuff like that. And that's what happened with FIBO, didn't it? But with FIBO, at least you had your main hall for the bodybuilding, and then you had the other halls for separate stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you knew which hall to go to and hang around in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose they want to sort of space it out so it's evenly distributed, rather than if you have all bodybuilding you're going to get everyone in one room, because it's mainly hardcore bodybuilding.
Like I say, like I said, it's got pros and cons with everything. But the production of the show, you know, the stage setting, everything, can't really fault it. You know what I mean?
And I like the obviously the screens help, because depending where you were sitting, it's hard to see the competitors at the front, so you have to use the screens as a reference.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so but like I said to you, so the prejudging. Should we talk about the competitors as they came out one by one, or just now?
Let's talk about. How should we do this, Joe?
Let's start with 5th place, then, if you want to.
Yeah, let's start with 5th place, Marc Hector. I've got any pictures of Mark.
Obviously, he had a lot of hype coming around him coming into the show. You know, for good reason. You know, what he was showing on social media was very good, much improved, very impressive. I don't believe that translated to stage very well. And
I think you got a problem in this industry, and we're seeing it a lot now. Is that it's all about how much you weigh off season. It's the hype. It's the hype of getting over 300 pounds off season, and that's the big hype. You know, everybody's saying, "Oh my God, he's 300 pounds off season," and it doesn't mean fuck all, truthfully. And
just gives you more extra work to do pre-contest, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah, like if you have to weigh 300 pounds and then you have to get down to stage weight around 260, 270. My God, look how much you had to lose. You know what I mean? Or over like 30, 40 pounds, somebody to come in shape. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of excess weight you're holding around you off season. You know what I mean? And as it gets to a point where, you know, when you're getting so heavy off season, are you chasing the scales or are you chasing performance? And for me, I realized that, you know, I've been 310 pounds off season and my performance is hindered in the gym, and I'm out of breath and I'm not performing as good. But when I weigh about 285, 290, I can go in the gym and I can train harder, and my muscles are fatigued. My muscles are fatiguing first before me getting out of breath. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's the thing we're seeing on social media a lot, is like the hype of off season, and then what happens is it doesn't get translated onto stage weight. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Mark said he put 25 pound on since he last competed, which is what?
No, he said 27 pound actually.
27 pounds. So I think he could have dropped another 7-8 pound off that from last night easily.
I personally think he needed to come down another 10 pound, mate, 10 to 12 pound, because
structurally he's all there, isn't he? You can see that.
He's got all the tools, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again about Mark. Is like a guy like him has to come down and suck really down to look freaky. You know what I mean? He needs to suck really down because he's got small joints and he's got them crazy muscle bellies and them crazy delts. Like he's got them 4D delts and will look amazing. And he has to come really down and suck out to make his muscles pop. And yesterday, that did not happen, I'm afraid to say.
Just looked like he was holding a lot of water to me.
I think, you know, his hamstrings and glutes, you know what I mean? Also, yeah.
Yeah. Joe, what did you think to Mark?
I think overall, he looked good from the front in some shots. You know, his most muscular is a really good shot anyway. Yeah. But as you say, he's just holding a film of water. He need to come down 7, 8, maybe even 10 pounds to push it. Because as Zack said, you know,
he's holding fat as well. I mean,
of course. But as Zack said, you know, he's a smaller, structured human being. In terms of, he's got full round muscle bellies, but he's a smaller person than, say, James next to him or Patrick. To make him pop, you know, he's got to be a bit lighter, and it's just pure full muscle bellies doing all the work. But they didn't pop yesterday. You know, he's holding that film of water and a bit of excess body fat. So he sort of just blended in with the rest of the competitors to me. He didn't have that trademark condition, that trademark polished look that he's had in the past.
He obviously had a lot of eyes onto him last night because of all the hype. He's from UK and they had all his crowd there. So, I mean, he's not competed for 2 years, so it does take a couple of shows to get back into the swing of things, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like my advice to him is carry on doing the show in France, and then there's another show in Italy again, isn't there? So carry on doing.
Yeah, I spoke
to the end of the season now. Yeah,
I spoke to him backstage, and he said he's going to skip France because he think he needs to get more fat off. So I think he knows he wasn't lean enough, and by him doing France, it doesn't really give him time to sort of train for it.
Yeah, but I just think you just keep the momentum going, because at the end of the day, you carry on doing your cardio, and you just go into the show, because you're not going to be any worse than this one, are you? So
even if he loses 5 or 6 pounds, he'd probably look better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe not as carb up as much, you know what I mean? He doesn't need to carb up as much, you know what I mean? And pick a paycheck while you're at it.
Things when you're sort of not then shredded condition and you carb up too much, you just make look like water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but his place was deserved. There was no, you know what I mean.
Personally, I had Jamie ahead of Mark. I think Jamie should have placed 5th.
Yeah,
personally.
Jamie got well overlooked. Jamie was better than the last show you did, which was in Italy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that crazy lat spread from the front, mate. The back,
From the front.
that's it's like wow.
And he was
wow
in. I mean,
factor
he was in condition as well, wasn't he? You can't
Yeah,
say what.
yeah, that's what I mean. The problem Jamie's got is like everybody's fucking shorter than him, and he gets put on the end, doesn't he? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's got nobody to compare him to, really. Nobody with similar structure.
Yeah.
Only that Josh Mealy guy who's 6 foot bloody 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I felt sorry for Josh because he came on after Andrew, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, bless him. But you know what? I'm glad he's got his pro card. Well done
Yeah,
for him.
he
You know what I
deserves
mean?
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to 4th place, Martin Fitzwater.
Yeah, Martin wasn't as good as Texas, I don't feel. You know what I mean? But he has got such a nice shape for his size and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was really impressed with him.
Yeah, I like his physique. He's good. For a short guy, he's got everything. He's got all the tools. You know what I mean? And like you said, the problem Martin's gonna have is he's always gonna get beaten by a bigger guy.
Taller. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. But honestly, I like his physique. He's got everything going for him. He's got a bright
especially from the rear, hamstrings, glutes.
Yeah, mate.
Back shots were like.
Mate, you couldn't really do any more. Like, you know what I mean, for what he's done. And it's just one of them things. When you're entering a show, was stacked a bit more than the Texas one. It's gonna happen, isn't it? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs to bring up his arms still.
Yeah, arms, yeah.
You need to give him a few tips, Zach, on how to build 23-inch arms.
I'll tell him.
Zach, get the guns out. Are they still there?
Yeah, my arm's still there. Let me see. Yeah. No, he's got a bright future ahead of him, man. He should.
Yeah, I saw him walking around the expo, and he's very heavily stacked. He is quite thick and dense.
Yeah.
But he's only 25, so he's still very young in this game.
Hey, he's got everything going for him. He's fucking got plenty of time, mate. Plenty of time.
Yeah,
he's got all the right people around him, innit? As well.
You know, like I said to you, for somebody his size, he's got such nice shape. You know what I mean? And he's got that vacuum pose. He's got such nice lines for him as well. So he's got he just doesn't want to spoil his physique. Getting too heavy. Mate, he just needs to, like you said, fine tuning a bit bigger arms and stuff. And you know what? He will fucking be there, definitely.
Cool.
He's got all the right people around him as well. I don't think a lot of guys around him are going to start to smoke up his ass. So
yeah, he's in good hands. Yeah.
All right, let's bring
this Warren.
Yeah, Branch. Yeah, shouting at him. Okay, for 3rd place,
the main James Hollinsghead. Listen, man, he's got nothing to feel ashamed by. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I said to you, he came in big. He came in hard. He redeemed himself from the Olympia, which he wanted to do, and he did his diet his way. And you know what? What does he need to be fucking feeling bad about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
This is the first time I've seen James compete live, on the stage, and I was really impressed how fucking thick and dense he is.
Yeah.
Props to him,
yeah. He's really thick and dense, like Branch Warren. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Like I said to you, he was the favourite going in, and British favourite, and a lot of people said he should have won. But the only thing you're gonna have is it's like when a guy comes along who's got better structure, you can't train for that.
No.
Sorry to say, you know what I mean? It's like in the 90s you had Flex Wheeler, you had Sean Ray. You know what I mean? They just had better structure than other guys. You know what I mean? And they walked in, and it's just like your eyes are on them guys. You know what I mean?
Where would you say James needs to improve? Looking at this picture, like from his placing last night.
Like I said to you, he just needs more deeper separation, and I don't know if he can work on that.
Yeah.
And his back, you know what I mean? He's got back here, but it's not like
lumps.
His back is not thick like his front. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like and it didn't help that he didn't have enough sheen on last night. Like he
Yeah, he
just
had
looked
no oil
like
on today. Yeah, that sort of hit
yeah,
his
yeah,
definition. Yeah,
yeah. He
He
didn't
look,
have no sheen on at all, and he just looked like it
his
was.
tan
You
could
know
have
what
been
I mean?
better. I think his tan
Yeah,
looked a
yeah,
bit patchy. Yeah,
I
'cause he
think
looks a bit.
the tan looked better at finals for him. I think the same was for Martin as well. They either put more oil on or had a little extra dabbing up, like actual little patch up. Because I think they look because
yeah,
these videos are from the prejudging part, and obviously
yeah,
I think they did look better at finals, which is why when he walked back outside and you were like, "Fucking
Yeah,
hell, he looks really 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 good now."
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
That's what I mean. Just you want them lights to shine off you. You know what I mean? And they
yeah,
won't when he didn't have no sheen on him. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And
He
It just
looked quite. It was like a
doesn't
matte
help
finish.
competing. It doesn't help competing like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, does it? Because by then your body's
No,
like tired,
yeah,
smooth, you're holding water.
yeah,
You're not looking your
exactly.
best.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I was really
I
impressed with
think, yeah.
James.
Yeah, I think this was his best in terms of overall package, fullness, muscle mass. Because he usually comes in a bit stringy, sacrificing that size for condition.
I don't think he comes in spring. I just think he comes in like small, and we expect
Yeah,
him to be bigger. And
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and now he's coming bigger. You know what I mean? The biggest he can. And like,
Doesn't it?
yeah, maybe he could have lost about 4 or 5 pounds. You know what I mean?
Does anyone know
yeah.
what
He
he
became.
weighed last night?
It was 270
He said
something.
Yeah,
he said he was about between 275 and 280. He was. You
that's a
know what
lot
I
of
mean?
weight, isn't it? That's a
Yeah,
lot of weight.
that's a lot of fucking weight. You know what I mean?
How tall is he, James? 5'10"?
5'11",
5'11", I
yeah,
think.
about my
Yeah,
height, yeah, bit bigger than me, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Listen,
yeah.
I think all he just needs to do is carry on doing what he's doing this week, go into the French show, and he'll win this weekend.
Mm,
Yeah. He's
yeah.
You
doing a
see?
lot of Europeans. That's what he said. And if he doesn't qualify next week, he'll do the show the week after. If it's the
Mm.
same story, he'll do the next show. He'll do
Yeah,
the next.
I can understand it'll probably be a bit disheartened coming in third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it might
Like,
make him hungrier to sort of get better. So,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
After the
James won't give
show,
up.
yeah. After the
yeah,
shows, I went over to him because I know him through like Discord and because he does a lot of streaming for video games as well.
yeah,
And so we had a little chat, and he was like, "I'm overall, I'm happy. Looking at the lineup, he says, looking at my physique, I'm happy where I placed it. He says it's apples and oranges between him and the first two guys. So he was
yeah,
happy that he was either first or he'd be third. You know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
obviously
no,
third's
yeah,
still good.
yeah,
Arnold
yeah,
Classic.
yeah. Of course it
Okay,
is. Yeah,
second place, Patrick Johnson. He got fourth
yeah.
last year, didn't he?
fifth.
And
Fifth,
and
fifth
you know
last year.
what? He surprised me the most because, like, don't get me wrong, I've seen him before and I think he's got a good physique, you know what I mean? But like coming into this show, he was not hyped up at all.
Mm.
He just did his homework, fucking came in, and you know what? Well done to him because he came out of nowhere and he got fucking second. He came in dry, he came in hard. It's the best he's looked, mate. You know what I mean? He's always had the tools to be a top guy, and he delivered. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
this video didn't do justice, but he did look
no,
a lot
it doesn't.
harder on stage.
mate, he was probably the driest guy out there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely. Yeah,
He was fucking dry as hell,
I
man. You know
was
what I
really
mean? That
impressed
guy.
with him. First time I've seen him compete, I was really impressed.
So I saw him
Yeah,
last year, and I thought if this guy gets it together, he's going to be fucking dangerous. And obviously,
yeah,
it proved me right. I had the privilege of seeing him pose in the gym 3 days out as well on the Friday. Him and
yeah.
Abdullah and a couple of the Oxygen Kuwait guys, and it was
Okay.
like, if you think this is good, wait till 2 days, and he dried out crazy, just massively between Friday and Sunday. So fucking fair play to him. Looked fantastic.
Is he from Oxygen
Yeah,
Gym? Is he?
Yeah. He's from
yeah.
Denmark, but he's over there.
Yeah, he trains at Oxygen Gym. Yeah, he's only had his pro card for about 3 or 4 years. Not long either. Yeah, and I remember when he got his pro card, I was like, well, "This guy's a big dude." You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And like I said, he's with somebody now, and who the Oxygen Gym guys. Them guys. They don't mess around. You're out there training, and they make sure they do everything to make sure you're in shape, and you come and put the size on. You know what I mean? So.
Do you
So
know
good
what he
luck to you
weighed?
now.
Does anyone know what he weighed?
No
No,
idea.
no.
How tall is he? About 5'10", 5'11"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be about around James height, I think a bit shorter than James.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so I think second place was sort of deserved for him.
Very, very complete. Maybe could bring up the back a touch, but his hamstring detail was fucking phenomenal as well.
Maybe a bit more quad separation.
Yeah. I think it's you know when you got a black background and you're dark skinned yourself, it doesn't help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the problem. You know what I mean?
He looked better in person than the pictures.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so that goes on to our winner, the man everyone was talking about.
Your training partner, sorry?
My training partner for the week. What did you think, Zack? What did you think when he came on? Did you think?
Like I said to you, it's like going into the show. I said to people, and I said, "Listen, it's his show. It's his show to lose." You know what I'm saying? I go. If he's gonna enter the show, he's won it. Simple. I don't care who's entering it. It's his show. You know what I mean? But you were saying that he was only 80% at the Texas, and he'll be better at this show, which he didn't do that, which is a bit sad. You know what I mean? Because the fans, and if you see a lot of the comments on the videos on your Instagram, everybody saying he's smooth. He shouldn't have placed. He shouldn't have won. Well,
I think it was smooth.
No, I think what people don't understand is he can come in 80% and he can beat other people's 100%. That's how good his genetics are.
Look at that structure. Look at that structure. They put him in the lines.
That's what you people don't realize is that, listen.
It's not just about conditioning, is it?
No. It's like, look, when his muscles move, when he flexes, his muscles pop. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't stay the same. You see the feathers in him. So you can't say the guy is fucking smooth when he's got feathers. You know what I'm saying? And if it was just on condition, then the skinniest and the smallest guy would win the show. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't go on just condition. It goes on condition, balance, proportion, everything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think he had the stage presence as well. I mean, he was a composer. He sort of knew how to milk the crowd.
Yeah, mate, he's confident. He just needs to work on his stance. He puts his legs too wide, which he doesn't need to. You know what I'm saying?
For the front legs, you mean?
Yeah, for the front lat spread light. You know what I mean?
And the most muscular.
He tends to stand too wide apart, which he doesn't need to, and he just needs to stand he needs to stand a bit closer together his feet. Do you know what I mean?
I really like his frontal bicep. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man, he's got the best.
People got to remember as well. He's almost 300 pounds on stage. Like at 6'2" or 6'3", fucking 300 pounds. It's no joke. He's perfect balance in terms of condition and fullness. He didn't look smooth to me. Yeah, he might not have been the hardest guy in the show, but as Zach's just said, he's got all the other tools that overpower condition. Like you can't train for what this guy's got. Do you know what I mean?
Look at that lat spread. Look at that lat spread. What you just did there.
Look at the delts. Look at the arms.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. The thing about it is, I'm sorry, but if everybody's gonna be realistic, and when they were all stood there prejudging and they were all posing, your eyes just got drawn to Andrew Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but you didn't look at nobody else. You looked at him, and then you looked at everybody else to compare them to him. Do you know what I mean? And then that says something, doesn't it?
And I think that's what the judges as well. They obviously kept on looking at him, and obviously he's won the Texas, so he's like the favourite going in.
But like I said to you, he definitely needs to come in sharper for the Olympia. He definitely needs to come in sharper because you can't afford to come in this condition for the Olympia. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think what's it? 12 weeks to the Olympia. I think. Don't forget he's been dieting since fucking January, so his body's tired and it probably needs a bit of a break.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. But the good thing about with Andrew is that he doesn't get too heavy off season like most of the guys do. So he stays in decent. Yeah. So that's why if you look at his physique, that's why he doesn't need to be fucking super shredded because he's got that condition. You know what I'm saying? Them muscles, maturity. Look at them ab separation. You can't train for what he's got. I'm sorry to say. You know what I mean?
No, I was really happy that he won. Obviously, we spent time with him in Vegas and Dubai, and got to know him this week.
Yeah, look at his Abram 5 pose, fucking best fucking
quads.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That Abram 5 pose reminds me of like when Sean Ray used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Small fucking waist. You know what I mean?
Big quads.
Yeah, symmetrical.
He's got good calves for a black man as well.
Yeah, definitely. No, to me, there's no qualm about it. He definitely deserved to win.
Yeah, I don't think anyone had a problem with him winning last night.
No.
I think a lot of people just hyped you up and saying, a lot of people were saying he shouldn't have won. Like, don't get me wrong. Listen, I told you.
Who should have beat him then? If he should have won, who should have beat him?
They're saying James Hollinsghead should have won.
Yeah.
But because he's the British favourite, isn't he? You know what I mean? So I totally understand. I totally get it. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You know, if it's on home soil, British soil, you want a British guy to win, don't you? I totally get it.
Yeah, of course.
It's apples and oranges as well, isn't it?
Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, I think the judging was fair. Personally, I think, you know what I mean, the right person won, and you know, and the guy who came second, there was no hype about him. He deserved.
Look at that! I mean, look at that back shot. I mean, his glutes are in, his hamstrings. I know it's not super shredded, but it's all there, isn't it?
It stays conditioned. He's not peeled, but he's he's there. Do you know what I mean? Looks good. Looks very, very good. Very pleasing.
The thing about that is that when you look at that rear shot of his, it reminds you like Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them fucking hams and glutes, and you know what I mean, like Ronnie Coleman style.
Everything's in the right place.
That's what I'm saying. For him, if he comes in like, you know what I mean, you know, a few % sharper for the Olympia, man, he's gonna fucking cause some damage.
I mean, I think people also forget this is his third ever show. I mean, what did we look at our third show? It takes probably 10, 15, 20 shows before you really hit your peak, doesn't it?
Exactly. What they don't realize, he's still an amateur. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's third show. He hasn't truly peaked. So he hasn't learned how to peak. I mean,
that's what I mean. Like we're being harsh here. We're saying, oh yeah, you can pause better and do this better. We're fucking still doing it. We can't fucking pause like him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck's sake. That's what people need to realize. It's like, listen. Not disrespecting the guys, but us fans, we can say this. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean. Look, we're not gonna compare ourselves to him. We can't fucking stand next to this guy. Do you know what I mean?
It's the best. It's the best of the best, isn't it? A critique on the best is still a compliment to everybody else.
Yeah, like I said to you, just because we're saying like, you know, Marc Hector, you know, what's it now? Didn't translate to stage doesn't mean that fucking that we're better than him or anything like that. We're just saying what fans think. We're being respectful about it, and we want the best for each guy. You know what I mean? And that's what we're saying. It's like we're saying Marc Hector, if he comes in lighter, he's gonna do some fucking damage.
Yeah, sometimes they just need, like, rather than people like blowing smoke up their ass, they need someone to look. They need a reality check sometimes. I think this is a good reality check for him.
It's like for me when I always say to people, listen, fucking Instagram, don't look at them pictures because they're in the best lighting, the best fucking filters and everything. Yeah, it's like, you know, they're gonna post their best fucking picture. They're gonna post the best lighting, the best filter to make themselves look the best. And the sad thing about it is that then when it comes to show day and they don't look like that, then you're gonna be disappointed. But at least with Andrew Jack, you didn't get disappointed because he didn't post fuck all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't even see him fucking post all week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I asked you, I go, how's Andrew looking? You said, oh, I don't know. He hasn't even took his top off. There you go.
You know what? I preferred it that way because, you know, when people like take the tops off and they're posting so many pictures, it ruins this sort of ruins the surprise.
Yeah. The thing about it is it's only a few days out. You'd rather wait to see him on stage.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? No, but you know what I mean. The show was great. I was impressed. You know what I mean? And I think the placings were fine. I ain't got no problem with any placing. It wasn't controversial or anything like that. What about you guys? What do you think?
I agree. I thought when at the start of the show, obviously, you know, I've got personal investment in James. You know, I see him as a friend, so I'm a bit biased in that way. But as the show went on, you know, your eyes just get drawn to Andrew, and you remove your bias away from it and just look at it objectively. And
Like, look at that pose now. Look at that double bicep pose now.
No one comes close. Everything is a muscle. Everything: bicep, tricep, chest, abs, quads, everything. Whereas with everyone else, sort of just
Martin looks a bit flat there, doesn't he, Martin?
Yeah.
Body.
Yeah.
He's got no arms. His arms small.
Everyone blends together there, but Andrew's every muscle's popping.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Which is what wins the pose, isn't it?
Yeah, look, when you're doing double bicep, then your fucking abs are sticking out still. What the fuck?
Yeah, look at them arms as well.
Yeah.
I think with Andrew, he sort of leans back too high when he poses. Don't you think?
Yeah. But you know what? It doesn't matter how he fucking poses. You can tell. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. You just, as soon as he walked on stage, you fucking was like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I hate to be the guys backstage fucking pumping up next to him, and I'm thinking, oh fuck's sake.
I mean,
you know
for that spread, I mean, he's leaning a bit too far back there, but I think this is probably James' worst pose for me. He hasn't got the width in his shoulders for this pose.
Yeah, it's that natural clavicle width and shoulder width. I think density-wise, he looks fucking massive, but he doesn't flow that well in that pose. Yeah. You know, James's best shots is side shots.
Yeah.
That's a good shot for Patrick.
That's what I mean. Like, look, if you look at Patrick and you look at James there, you know, the thing about it is, the only reason you don't notice Patrick compared to James is because of the background. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's weird because I didn't fucking notice Patrick until I'm looking at Martin, I'm looking at Andrew, and I didn't even fucking notice him until he started posing next to them. I'm like, fuck me, this guy looks dry.
He's very black. He's very dark.
It's that Akeem Williams, Samson type of skin, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good though.
Listen, I think, you know, everybody bought their fucking A game apart from Andrew, and fucking he still fucking won, and that says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, but imagine if Andrew did come in 100%, it would be fucking lights out.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. For the Olympia, he will have to come in 100%, and I think, you know what, he's gonna rattle a lot of fucking feathers there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said word it started before the show when he made the comment of I was at 70% here, I'll be 90 for the Arnold, 100 for the Olympia. I was like, but he's not at 70%, is he, in Texas? Because he's never been 100%, so he doesn't know what his 100% is. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
It's like, gauge.
Yeah, I think for each show he's fucking 100%. So he was at 100% at Texas, and here he was like 95%.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, you know what I mean.
I think it was a stronger lineup here as well. So and the lighting, the lighting was probably better at the Texas Pro.
Yeah, the one thing about this show though, I think the lighting was drastically improved from last year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it looks good there.
Last year the lighting was dog shit.
But you know the thing, what pisses me off the most is like you're doing a fucking show like this and there's no webcast for you or anything. You know what I mean? Pay-per-view or anything like that. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, one of the biggest arguably the biggest show in Europe. Probably third biggest show in the world. You got the Olympia, Arnold Classic, maybe New York, and maybe the Arnold UK. You know, they're the figureheads, the big shows. You know.
Well, this is going to be the last Arnold, apparently.
It's like promoters, man, pull your fucking fingers out your arses, man, and people asking to watch it on people's newsfeed on fucking Instagram, man. What the fuck? And like, you tell me something. How can these people judge a show watching it on their fucking phone?
Yeah.
You can't. That's why I always say to people, listen, you have to be there.
Of course.
You have to fucking be there, and then you see the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Because even there, I was there last night. I was watching the screen because I was up to the side, so I was looking at the screen. But when you looked physically at the lineup, it looks totally different. It's totally different.
Completely different, yeah. Because obviously it's digitalized, like, pixelized. You can only see as many pixels as you can see. But when you're looking at the person, you know, they're just completely different. Way harder for the most part. Some people at work,
definitely.
you know, some people they look better on the screen and in the pictures than they did when they were there. But most of the people, they look better in person than the pictures did. Yeah.
You know, like I always say to people, like, don't judge the show on your little fucking iPhones. You know what I'm saying? You have to fucking be there to see it, and I can tell you straight, like, you know what I mean. You were there, you saw the show, and we can tell you that fucking Andrew deserved to win.
Yep.
Well, the best man won.
End of story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he copied Simon's posing routine as well.
Yeah, from 2009. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Big thanks to Zack for coming on.
Yeah.
Big thanks to Joe. And,
you're welcome.
Yeah,
it's
so
nice
that was
to meet
the
you,
Arnold
Zack.
Classic wrap up 2022 UK. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Peace.
Out.